Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to have for you a review of this transition palette for Dominique Cosmetic. This is a new launch that she just launched like a few weeks ago. Before we start with this video, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Olga and I'm glad to have you here. And before you leave, if you like this video, you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. If you're a current subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. We're gonna be reviewing first impression about this palette right here. This is the Dominique Cosmetic Transition Palette. So this is how the palette looks like. It's really pretty, it's really soft, and on the front you have the DC logo that she had for Dominique Cosmetics, and it says here that this palette is for multi-use eye and face palette. So she said she created this palette so you can use it for your eyes and for your face. So like you can do your whole face only using this palette, and that's what we're gonna be trying in today's video, putting this into the test to see if that's true. So this palette will do everything. So on the back this says transition palette, and it shows you all the colors that includes in here and the ingredients that this palette has. So I really like it. It's big compared to the other palettes that she have. So when you open it up, it says here keep light simple. So that's a great thing that she create a palette easy to create looks. This is the palette in the inside. I like it how soft it is. It has kind of like I don't know, this is the packaging. I like the color, the blushy color that it has. It says transition Dominique Cosmetics, and I like how slim it is, so it's easy to storage. When you open it up, you have a big nice mirror, really high quality mirror, and it says here keep life simple. And here are all the shades. She said that she created this color. This is to set your under eyes, to use it as a bronzer, to use these three colors as a blush, and also for your brows, and also for contour. I didn't use for contour, but I create this look using this palette. So yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about the palette. The palette is $48, and when you get the palette, you get to choose a free a face mask, and it's this one right here. So I got this one for free, and it's really cute. It kind of has the silky material, and on the front, well, on one side is black and the other side is kind of like beige. It says Dominique Cosmetics, and on the beige side it says you're beautiful inside and out. And yeah, I like it. It's kind of big because I have a small face, but this is kind of big, but I really like it. So I got this for free. So the palette, like I say, is $48. I really like the palette, and yes, so if you want to see how I create this look only using this palette, or exception my foundation, my concealer, but all the powders that I put on my face is just using this palette. If you want to see how I create the look and my final opinion about this palette, if it's worth it or not, just stay there and keep on watching. So I already have my hair out of the way. So we're gonna be digging in this palette right here. So like I said, this palette is the Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette. It's a multi-use eye and face palette. So I'm excited to try this out because she said that we can use this palette for everything. So this is how the palette looks like. So pretty. And we have a very large and nice mirror, and here are the colors. We have a big pen so we can fit our face brushes in here. So I already have my foundation done, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer up real quick, and that way we can set it. And I'm just using my CoverGirl concealer, and I put in some in my lids too. So I already have my concealer, and we're going to be using this color right here, this banana shade. This first shade is frosty. I mean frotty. It's frotty, I think. Okay, so I'm going to get my my brush and I'm gonna dig in here and I'm going to set it. Ooh, it's very nice. I like the color because it sets your concealer and also bright your under eye. So I really like these colors for under my eyes. And it looks pretty good. I like it. So for my entire face, I think I'm gonna be using the next color right here. Hopefully it's not too off, and I'm just gonna use my fluffy brush and just gonna dip a little bit. It's kind of like set my entire face with this color. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going to bronze my skin, and for bronzer I think I'm gonna be using these two colors right here, this one and this one. I can go with either or. I think this one will look perfect for people that has like fair skin tone, and this one for medium skin tone. And these colors right here are way too dark for us to use it as a bronzer, so I'm gonna mix these two colors together and see. Oh, yes, I like it. Definitely really good. Like, I really like the color, the undertones that these colors has, so it's perfect for to use it as a bronzer. So yeah. Ooh, we are bronze. Okay, for the blush, I think I'm gonna be using, you can go either or. We have these three colors that you can use as a bronzer, so I like it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of this one first and see how it looks. It looks really pretty. And I think you can go and use this one if you have more deep skin tone. This color right here, I think it's gonna look good on you. So yeah, so I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this color right here. Oh yeah, I love to put a lot of blush. Love it. Now that we have our face kind of done, I'm gonna move with my brows. And for brows, I have this little brush right here that has the brush in one side, and a spoolie in the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my brows upwards. And for, I don't know what color should I use, but she said that these colors are perfect for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be using a little bit of this one right here, and we're gonna go from there and see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brow. Oh my god, this color is really pigmented. I haven't done my brows using powder in a while, so this is something weird to do with powder. I'm more like to do my brows using a pencil, either a pomade. I don't use pomade for my brows because I'm more like to get like a natural looking brows. Well, that's what I try to do. So I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead. I think it looks way too warm for my liking, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip a little bit of mocha, this color right here, and I kind of like want to tone that color down a little bit. So this is how my brows looks like. I don't know, it looks kind of warm. It's kind of warm, so I don't know if should I, let me go ahead and put a little bit of this black shade right here. I don't know, like for brows, I don't know what color should I use. It will look better for my brows. Okay, this is as much as I can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this brow, this coal shade and mocha. I think those two colors will do a perfect color for my brows. So this is how my brows came out. I'm not a big fan of using powder for my brows, so I try what I do, but I'm not a big fan. I know this palette is great for do your brows. It's just like me, my personal preference. I rather do my brows with a pencil than a powder. But this is a good thing, you know, when you want to go and travel and use something real quick. It's just for me, it's hard to know what colors I have to use, what color looks good better, like it will look better for my brows. So now that we have my brows done, I'm gonna go ahead and move with my eyes, and I'm gonna get a blended brush, and I'm going to be starting. I kind of want to use this mustardy color. It looks really pretty. I want to put this one all over my crease. I really like this color. It looks so pretty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move with another color. I want to use one of this color right here, this one in the corner. This is hazelnut. Now I want to put this one a little bit lower. I'm gonna go back, and I don't want to lose the mustardy color that we put, is honey. I don't want to lose that color, so I kind of want to go back and put a little bit more. And now I kind of want to put one of these blushy colors. I want to put this one right here all over my lid. Get the color chai. I'm gonna put a little bit of the hazelnut color down, a little bit upwards, a little bit up. Ooh, I like it how it looks. It's so pretty. I really like these colors like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line, and I'm gonna get the color hazelnut. And a little bit of chai. I'm gonna mix those two colors together. And now I'm going to get I'm gonna do a wing liner, but I'm gonna be using powder for that. So for that, I'm going to be using the color Coffee Bean, this one right here, and I'm gonna be doing a wing liner. So hopefully I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my brows. I'm not going to do a wing liner. I'm gonna do the wing like this. And go like this. Ooh, it looks pretty. And now I'm gonna be smudge that color, and I'm just gonna get a little pencil brush so I can do that, so it will look like more smoky and not too harsh. Like this. Looks so pretty. Okay, so this is pretty much everything that I'm going to do. So I'm gonna put some mascara and I'll be right back to my final thought. Okay, so this is my final look. So I just went and go ahead and put some mascara. For mascara, I use this NYX voluptuous mascara. I got this in my Chic Beauty box, and let me tell you that I don't like this mascara at all. It feels that it didn't give me a lot of volume like it promised that it will. So I don't like this mascara, and I don't like the one because the one is a really chunky one. So it was hard for me because I have a really tiny lashes. So yeah, so that's what I have in my eye as mascara. So yeah, for my lip combo, I have these two products. I have a lip liner from Cosmetics, and this is in the shade, what is it? Coqueta. I got this one's my lip liner, and I used this one from Huda Beauty, Demi Matte, in the shade Day Slayer, as all over my lip, and I line my lips with the Alamar Cosmetics. So I got these two combos, and I think it looks really good. Okay, so for my final thought about this palette, I think this palette is really great. I think the formula is really great. I wasn't expecting any less because she's really good creating her palettes. I like all her palettes that she have came out with, and I have pretty much all her palettes because I really like her formula, and this one is not the exception. This palette is really great. So she did create this palette for make everyone's life easier. As a mom, I think this palette, I will gonna be using this palette a lot because you just can grab this palette, you can do your whole face with this palette, and that's what I did. I really like the colors that she came out with. I think these colors are really great for my everyday look. And yes, so I really like the colors. I like the undertones. I like how the pants are big, so my face brush can definitely fit in here. So that's what I like about this palette, that she thought about that. So yeah, so I really like this palette. I think I'm gonna be using this palette a lot for my everyday looks whenever I'm not filming and I just want to do something quick. This palette is gonna come in handy for that. So yeah, so I really like this palette. I think she did a wonderful job creating this palette, and yeah, and pretty much to make everybody's life easier when everything's going on around the world. We don't need more stress, and yeah, so I'm glad that she came out with this palette, and I really like it how it's soft and chic. I really like the color, the blushy color that she has. So yeah, so this palette in my opinion is 100% worth it. The $48 that this cost is really great, and yeah, so I'm not disappointed. I think this palette is really worth the $48, and yes, so I can't wait to be playing with this palette more. And yes, I really like this palette, and I highly recommend it. If you are looking for a palette and you don't know what to do, or you don't have the time to grab a lot of stuff in the morning, so I think this palette will really help you for that reason. So yeah, so and then also this palette is really great if you want to travel. I know right now with the pandemic we cannot go anywhere, and if you do, you have to be really careful, but I think this palette is really great for that. You just grab this palette and a couple brushes and you're good to go. So for my final thought, 100% I recommend this palette. It's really perfect. I really like it, and it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be my go-to palette from now on. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for today's video. I hope you like this review about this palette. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell so YouTube will notify every time I upload a new video. So yeah, so stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.